Hey, boogers. I'm back. It's been a while, but you know, it was Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's and all that. But boogers, have we got a lot of catching up to do? Okay, this is the tea. I want to talk about a few things. Okay, so I hope your ears are ready. In this particular story, I want to talk about a woman who some articles say she was 300 pounds, some articles say she was 400 pounds. Anyway, she fell through the sidewalk in New York City. Fell through the sidewalk. Okay, the story. I mean, like I said, some people are saying she's 300 pounds, some people are saying she's 400 pounds. Whatever the case may be, she was a big woman. I'm going to share the article with you. 300-pound woman falls through New York City sidewalk. A 31-year-old Queens woman took a 7-foot plunge right through a Manhattan sidewalk Friday night. The unidentified 300-plus pounder had to be rescued by firefighters. However, this article, as I said, is saying 300, but I ran across another one that said 400. But anyway, an emergency crews who had to resort to using sophisticated equipment, according to the New York Post. Reportedly, the woman was standing against a wall like this to get out of the rainy weather while waiting for a bus, when suddenly, witnesses stated, the sidewalk just caved in beneath her. Now, the woman was enormous. She had to be more than 300 pounds. Daniel Crumity, or Crumity, I don't know, however you pronounce that. It's Crumity. Anyway, he's 44 years old. He told the New York Post that he saw the entire episode from the window of a bar, adding, "It happened so fast, she didn't scream or anything. Everybody in the bar got up to look." The woman fell through a slab of concrete that connected to the basement of a restaurant in order to fish the woman out of the sidewalk. Fish her. Wow. How do you fish somebody out of a sidewalk? Anyway, in order to fish the woman out of the sidewalk sinkhole, firefighters and EMT workers had to resort to utilizing a high-angle rescue unit, which is similar to a crane, with cargo netting. It reportedly took about 30 minutes before the rescue workers could get the woman out of the hole. The woman was taken to a nearby hospital so her arm injury could be treated. As to why the sidewalk actually gave way, fire officials are estimating that the age of the platform had something to do with it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whoever is watching this video, that woman fell 7 foot into the ground, and she had to be taken to the hospital for arm injury. That was the good land. But when I tell you, sometimes it pays to be fat. In this case, I'm sure she got some money coming. Yeah. I'm sure she has some money coming. And if you're watching this video, ma'am, who fell through sidewalk. How you doing? I'm so sorry for what happened to you, and I hope your arm feels better. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine the people who saw that? I was watching the video of the incident, and it had to be about 20 to 30 firefighters trying to get her, trying to rescue her and put her in the ambulance. And it seemed to me, I mean, from the looks on their faces, they wanted to bust out laughing. You know, they would have been in stitches probably had a camera not been on them. But you could tell by the smirks on their faces that they were ready to just explode in laughter. It was a mess. But also, ladies and gentlemen, I ran across article. I ran across an article on World Star Hip Hop, and it was about a woman who was in Ross. You know, the store, Ross, Ross. And she was in line on her cell phone, a black woman, big, burly, you know, and stupid, pretty much. She was on the phone in line using foul language. And I mean, it was to the point to where an elderly white woman who was also in line, I guess, on the next lane or either behind her or I don't know, but she was at Ross and she overheard, like everybody else in Ross, overheard the woman's conversation using all type of profanity. So the old white lady politely asked this woman, can you please not use that language? Can you please refrain from using the profanity? There are children present. I mean, come on, not only were there children present, but there were elderly people present. Anyway, the woman goes all off and talking about how she's going to do this and how she's going to do that and how you don't tell me what to do and how you mind your own business and how I told you to shut up and all this to this woman. Now, I take my hat off to this woman for standing up to her because a lot of people probably would say and be mumbling stuff up under their breath. Talking about, oh, this lady, she needs to shut up. She needs to get some home training. She needs to go home and sit down. She needs to get out of here. Or she needs to do whatever, but under their breath. So I do take my hat off to this white lady who said, hey, please, can you take that somewhere else? But anyway, the woman got so mad at this lady for confronting her in front of everybody. I guess she felt like belittled. But anyway, she walks up to the woman and punches her in the face and knocks her down. Why'd I do that at? So, after this, you know, everybody pulls out their phones, their cell phones, and they're like, you know, trying to sneak up behind her and tape what's going on, okay? And, you know, one lady said, I hope you got bond money, you know, ask the Lord for forgiveness and all this. Why did you hit her? And all type of stuff. Talking about, we have you on tape, we have you on camera. She's talking about, I don't care you're taping me. I do not care that you are taping me, whatever. And then she hurries up and exits the door, and whoever was with her, she's like, hurry up, come on. Of course, so she can get some gone. People. I mean, I really don't know what to say, because we know better. 9 times out of 10, you weren't raised that way. This is an elderly woman, that she attacked, but she seemed like she probably herself was in her late 30s or early 40s from the look of it. I know she got some type of home training. If she don't, or if she didn't, it's a shame, and I'm sure, she's going to wish that she did. First of all, you're a black woman. B, a woman. I don't care what color you are, but women don't do things like that. But anyway, but you, in your case, are a black woman, and you hit a white woman. Wonder what's going to happen to you. You do the math. Now, moving right along. Tell me what you think. Give me some feedback. I want your opinions as to what you think about these stories. There was another story that I wanted to share with you, and it has pretty much slipped my mind what it was. I guess because I got so wrapped up in the first two. But I'm browsing through some stories, and I saw that a dead man was using his hands to speak. Yeah. And gangbanger mistakenly the deaf man he was stabbed because he was using sign language, and it was mistaken for gang signs, and a gang member stabbed this man. And I'm thinking that he stabbed him on multiple times. Alright? I think it's a mess. This is a deaf man. He already is going through something because of communication. He can't talk to you. He couldn't say, hey, come on now. After the first stab, you didn't hear an ouch or something. It should have given you, it should have clicked in your head. Well, what am I doing? This man can't talk. Maybe there was sign language or something. And I'm looking at some comments, and somebody said when he approached him and he didn't say nothing, he should have known he was deaf. And I think it's a mess. I really do. We need to chill. We need to stop. We need to let people be people, and we need to mind our own business. If if somebody is doing something that you dislike, who are you to judge them? Oh, I mean, come on. It is really sad. There's so much going on in this world. There were 18 heads, this, severed from the rest of their bodies. 18 delivered to O'Hare Airport. It's time out for all this. It really is. It's getting late in the hour, and we need to wake up. I think I'm through. I don't want to bore you. I know you missed me. I miss you too, boogers. And I had to say hi. So I guess this was my way of saying hi. And don't forget to tell somebody about CURNOZ. CURNOZ. That's what CURNOZ stands for. In case you didn't know, CURNOZ. Okay. And then CURNOZ1. Little Rob and Big Rob. We haven't made a video for a minute, but we'll be back soon. And don't forget Life with Cousin Patches, Sweet Addictions TV, The Scorpion Show, Joe Works, Rand Norrell. Just those are some of my friends, you know. So keep up with us. So till next time, I guess I'll talk to you later, boogers.